Alright guys, here we are. We're just baling up all the straw from field 10, is it? That we've gotten off the crop here. So that will be very nice. I've actually had a bit of a struggle here to decide whether to bale or to just load. And then taking my loading wagon onto the straw barn, I couldn't get it sold there. I don't know what the problem is, so I'm going to have to investigate that a bit further. But the bales is selling fine, so it's just crazy. I don't know what's happening there. When I want to put the straw into the barn, normally the the, un, the unload icon or the straw icon just starts flickering. I don't know why it's doing that, so I'll have to investigate that a bit further. But nevertheless, the straw sells fine in bale form, so yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm baling the field and then selling it. The equipment I'm leasing, and the baler, the windrower, as well as the bale loading wagon, auto loader. I think everything together is about $16,000. So I hope I'm going to make that back in sales, or in the bales, and at least make a bit of profit from the straw. So yeah, we'll see. Good. Great, guys. Just an update. It is day number, let me quickly check. Sunday was 14, so it's day number 15. And we have sowed and fertilized and de-weed field 13. Oh, look at that weed, it's growing. Oh my gosh. And field 10. So field 10 needs some weeding by the looks of it. And then field 13, we have planted carrot, I believe. Yes, some carrots. There's it. And on field 10, we've planted onions. That's possibly our last crop. We might squeeze in another crop before the end. So think we might make it, but we'll have a look. So just to give you an update, they are fairly, let's see the growth state. I think it's around about 2 or 3. That one is on, that one I planted first. So that one is on, looks like it growth state 3, or is it 4 there? Could be 4. And that one is 3. Yeah, so that's growth state 4 and that's growth state 3. Good, man. So yeah, we're getting there slowly. Okay, guys. Great, guys. This is our first load of carrots that we're harvesting. It is now day 16. So yeah, carrots is ready, as well as our onions. So we're going to carry on harvesting these, and then also just taking them to the supermarket, which has got a very good price for carrots at the moment. So we'll take it from there. Hi guys, just to show you how profitable the carrots is, I'm going to quickly tip this. Like I said in the previous video, the carrots and the onions are very good crops to grow. And if you have a look at the yield, the price isn't very good, but the yield is so good. So compared to potatoes, carrots and onions are much better, and they're also root crops. So just have a look at this load. It's going to work out to about 50, what was it, 57 grand. It's my second load on that field. Just to give you an idea, where are we? Here we are. Look at this. We've just harvested it about 40% of the field, say 40%. And we've done 2 loads already. So yeah, very profitable. So we already got like $115,000 of this field. So I suppose it's probably going to be another 100. So we're going to end up about 250 for this field, but I'll confirm that, which is very good profit. Well, that's it, guys, for the carrot harvest. This machine, it's like really done a good job. It's like really looks like it too, eh? So it's going to need a good wash and a clean and then a quick service, and then we're putting it straight back into the onion harvest on field 10. So yes, I'll update you guys now in a few minutes with the profits. As soon as I've still got the last load up there, as soon as I've unloaded that, I'll update you guys. Okay, guys, we are busy harvesting the onions, and then just to show you what we did on the carrots, you will be amazed. 280,000 on the carrots. Isn't that awesome, guys? What did I tell you about that carrot and onions? One of the best crops to plant. The price isn't that spectacular, you know, compared to other crops. I mean, look at that pricing, but at least you get what do you call it? The yield is awesome. So that makes up, I mean, probably one of the best crops to plant, carrots and onions. So yeah, just to give you that tip there. The proof is in the pudding, I always say. You know? So there you have it. Good stuff. Now guys, here we are. This is our first load of onions. Just to check what a full load of onions bring in. Also give you an idea, the price of onions is $8.59, an awesome price. I mean, what a good price. So we're going to do really good with this crop. 70 grand. Wow, it's going to be awesome. Alright guys, with our newfounded wealth, upgraded our tractor a bit. I've put the largest engine in, which now gives us 192 kilowatts, which is awesome. I put some wheel weights and white tires on it, and also upgraded our planter, sold the old one and bought this new 9-meter Bosch planter, which is going to be doing an awesome job. Great, man. And this one also fertilizes while it's planting, which is nice. Good. Now guys, just checking the time. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time for everything, but today is Wednesday, so I've got the whole of Wednesday still, and then Thursday the whole day, and then Friday the whole day. So it's 3 days. So it looks like we might be able to make one more crop, because it takes about 3 days for them to grow. So hopefully, if I can get these 2 fields replanted today, then it will be awesome. And then we should be ready just to end off Friday night. 9 p.m. is the cutoff for the challenge. So yes, hopefully we'll be able to do that. In the meantime, I have upgraded our tractor. Our finances bought the 440, 470, sorry, not 440, and also this nice disc harrower or cultivator, if you want to call it that. And yeah, it's working a charm, making the planting and stuff easier. Big equipment makes the job quicker. So yes, with this too, I hopefully will be able to quickly plant these 2 fields today and have it ready for at least hopefully by Friday. So yeah, we'll have a look how far we can get. Awesome, man. Well guys, I've done it again, you know. Didn't think so nicely when I bought that cultivator. I resold that and bought this FlexiCoil rather, as it's close to the top of this tractor's kilowatt on the standard engine, you know, the one I bought with. And yes, so this is a 24-meter FlexiCoil, which does the job 10 times faster, almost double the size. It is actually double the size as that previous one. Whoops, I'm gonna have to stop here quick. Great, that's better. Here we go, another load. Looks like we've got about 30% of the crop left here. So yeah, I think another maybe 5 or 6 loads. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But so far so good. Now the main thing, guys, is to get the crop in as fast as possible. That's why Woods in, you know, committed totally to get this field planted as soon as possible. so that it can start growing. And that we no time to waste, eh? Good, man. Right, guys, this is the very last bits of the field. I'm just collecting all the scraps which the worker has left. Obviously, they never uh, collect all the fruit, but in this case, I'm just going to finish off quick, and then we will be able to see what is our harvest like, or what was the income. Good, man. Guys, there goes our last bit of onions. So our total for the 2 fields, let me have a quick look at that. Sorry, not that one, we want this one here. Income on that 2 fields, 660,000, which is awesome, man. That is really good. Of 2 small fields, they're not really big, or relatively big, they're like medium, actually my small fields if you think of it. But yeah, what a pleasure, man. What a pleasure. So yeah, we are definitely very happy with that. Good, man. Well, guys, so we're at that point now where it's the waiting game. Both fields are planted, and we've got weeds growing currently. And I actually forgot to plow this field, so yeah, it's just part of life, eh? So yeah, tomorrow I did fertilize both fields. So if we take off the wheat and the lime and whatever, you will see in the plowing, both is at stage 1. So tomorrow morning, when the crop has grown, hopefully the first growth, we can give another application of fertilizer. Then we are ready for, or waiting for it to be ready to harvest. Excellent, man. So that is awesome news. So hopefully now we will have the crops ready by Friday. So let's just hold thumbs and see what happens. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to forward time now eventually, because I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to wait for these 2 crops to be ready, and then we will harvest them, and then it will be hopefully end game at Friday evening if I can get these crops in. If they don't make it, then obviously sad. Okay, guys. Take care, man. Well, guys, this is the final bit of fertilizing, and then I am totally done with this, both these fields. I was just cleaning up and servicing. I've mainly done most of the equipment so far, so just a quick wash and a spray here, and then a bit of servicing, and then we're done. Just waiting for them to grow. They're already now at first stage of growth, you can see. So we just hope we're gonna make it in time. But I'll keep you posted. Well, guys, this is Saturday, the last day, the 20th day of the challenge, and I am at this point looking at the fields. They're both on the last stage of growing, and it is 5:30. So yeah, I'm gonna forward it, and hopefully it will be ready in time. I need at least an hour to, maybe more, to harvest these fields, hour and a half. So I don't think it's going to make it because of the growth. It's not going to be ready to harvest in time. So sure, that was really a close call, because 9 o'clock tonight is going to be the cutoff time. So it is going to be, I don't think it's going to make it. So let's just see. Let's just see what happens. Let's just check it out. 19:30. If they're not ready by 19:30, then we're in trouble, because I need at least an hour and a half to harvest them. Nope, nope, we're not gonna make it. Oh, that is so sad. Yo, look at that. They are coming ready to harvest now. Okay, so we've got 70 minutes to to harvest these fields. Yo, okay, it's going to be cutting it close. I don't know if I'm going to make. Maybe I'll be only able to harvest one field, but I'm going to try my best. And I can only use one worker, so so yes, let's do it. Good. Oh, guys, so far I've managed to harvest a bit on that other field, field 13. Let me just go there quick. I've left the centerpiece because that's what takes a lot of time, and I've started on this side, and I've been 30 minutes busy now harvesting. So I've got another 40 minutes, then I need to be finished. So I'm like rushing like crazy and going crazy just to get all this. I'm not going to make it in any way, but I'm going to harvest as much as I can and get as much as I can up into the supermarket. So yes, we'll see how it goes. Now guys, this is cutting it very, very close, but this is my very last load for this whole challenge. And as you can see, I'm not going to even have time to drive back. I'm going to just leave the truck here for now and end the challenge as soon as this load is off. And then we will do a full assessment. As for me, the challenge is now finished. I've really done my part. I've raced like a maniac to try and harvest as much as I could. But yeah, you can only do so much in so little time. Unfortunately, this is it for me. So if I can quickly just give you a browse. We almost did it, guys. You can see it's like field 13 and field 10. There's like, I'll say maybe 3/4 of a field on 13. So I've literally basically harvested one field and a little bit if I look at the things, you know. So yeah, maybe 3/4 or 2/3 of field 13 will be left, you know. But anyways, that is where I am. Financially, my total is $693,000. That's what I've got in the bank. No loans, obviously. And the equipment that I've got left, as you can see, they are like, some of them are totally old, like the case and this, the Deutz for the AgroStar, that little green one. And then obviously we bought a whole array of new equipment. We go into the garage. This is a new tractor we've bought for spraying and whatever, carting. This is the old faithful case that been with us through the whole game. New tractor, obviously, for the big things, the new truck. And then also I bought this Pterodos because, I mean, for the first harvest I leased it, but I mean, for now we need it on the farm, you know. So cool bananas, man, cool bananas. And then obviously a host of trailers that we used. The two headers I've bought there, the carrot and the onion. And obviously this flexi coil I've bought, and then a nice big seeder for this last plant to get everything in a rush, planted in and sorted. And then obviously we also bought for that huge potato harvest we had when we bought the field. I bought that. That was stock on the farm. This grain silo we had to buy. It wasn't really of much use, you know. We didn't really much use that. Unfortunately, when you have this, I don't realize it, but the multi-fruit doesn't work on this standard grain silos, which is quite amazing and crazy. And this little shed was also not really much of use, but yeah, it was there. Yes, and then this was a very good thing on the farm. We really enjoyed the fill stations. They really helped a lot. And the little cart shed to wash everything. And also we had a workshop somewhere. Where's the workshop? Did I skip that? Why is the workshop not showing here? This is only I'm supposed to be able to sell this. The workshop again. I do have a workshop. There it is, man. The vehicle workshop. I missed that one. Okay, wonderful. Great, man, guys. So what I'll do is I'm going to just make a quick assessment, and I will post the assessment on the blog. of my. I won't do it. I won't be able to do it for the daily thing, as unfortunately the game doesn't keep record of all the days. It only keeps record of the last week or the last 7 days, which is quite actually sad. So yes, I'm gonna do. But I mean, you've seen through the whole videos actually how I farmed and what happened, and most of the days you can see there exactly what I did and how much I made and whatever. Um, Even if you look at this, you see here it's only Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and today. Sorry, it's only 5 days that it keeps record of. It's actually crazy, man. So now I can't go back and have a look at my whole 20 days, you know. But luckily the videos are there. So if one wants to, you can go make an assessment there. But at least the totals are here for the last few days. You can see I spent a lot of money on new vehicles. Um, the tractor and that Pterodos and the headers and and the planter. We really spent almost $1 million. But what I would like to do now then is to sell everything and just see where we end up money wise, just for interest sake. So I think that's what I might do. Maybe we can quickly do it. It's actually very quick. I'm just going to sell it straight off the garage. Because you can actually get a bit more for the tractors and stuff if you take it to the shop. But I mean, to take it, or mind you, you can actually sell them at the workshop as well. But just for fun, I'm just going to sell it straight off here, just to sort of get an idea where we are. Sell is okay. You can actually just keep on pressing enter and it will keep on selling. That's wonderful. Oh my gosh. So that is the whole challenge finished, guys. And I mean, if you leave the farm here where it is, it's going to be a wonderful farm to carry on with and grow further. We now have a lot of money to actually. And there you are. Why is those not sold? What happened? Don't know. I don't know what happened there, guys. I probably pressed the wrong button somewhere. And that's the last of the last. So total value 1.8 in assets, except for the farms or the fields that we own. If we now go to lands and also sell the lands, but mind you, we started with field 13, so it won't really be fair to sell field 13. But if you look at this property, this one here, it's only 330, So you can say, if I sell that, then just to get a ballpark figure of where we are, $2.172 million. So that is our total worth on the 20-day challenge. So that's quite awesome, I would say, from starting with virtually nothing and just a bit of equipment and the bare basics and the small field. Yeah, we really built quite a nice farm in the 20 days, So yeah, wonderful, man, guys. Thank you so much for the guys who participated and for everyone who watched and listened and enjoyed it with me, So yeah, that was quite fun. And thanks once again, man. Take care. It's Farmer Bob and saying cheers to you all. Bye.